Welcome back to my channel. It's Rosie here, and today is my 10K subscribers special video. And to celebrate 10K, my parents surprised me with the brand new set of Arrtx pastel brush markers, which we're going to be unboxing and testing out on a very special drawing in this video. Okay, so here's what the box looks like. It even has a cute little quote that says, "Pursue what catches your heart, not your eyes." I don't know about you guys, but this is literally the most beautiful box I've ever seen. I mean, like, look how gorgeous it is. The little thing on the bottom that tells us about the markers. I did notice the corner was dented, but I think that was just because of the packaging. And then on the back, it tells us what the colors are. But yeah, I am loving this box. The top is also magnetic, so like it doesn't just like flip open all the time, which is super nice. And the markers are literally gorgeous. So they basically have a brush tip and a chisel tip, and then just a little bit of information on the side. Here's what the chisel tip looks like. And then on the other side, we have the brush tip. And yeah, these look so amazing. I can't wait to try them out. And in the box comes a little swatch pad, which is super helpful because then you don't have to make your own, but you can if you want to. We also have a little thank you card from Arrtx, which I think is super sweet to include. And yeah. By the way, I just want to say again, this review is non-sponsored, completely my own opinions, and yeah. Okay, so now I decided to swatch the markers. These are literally like the most smoothest, nicest feeling markers I've ever tried in my entire life. Like, normally markers feel a little bit floppy, but these were super firm and also like really pointed, so they had the brush effect while also being super easy. This one did have a bit of ink on the outside, which I noticed, but it did not seem to affect the marker. And yeah, so here's just a little bit of sped up footage because it actually took me forever to swatch these because to the best of my abilities, I did not see them being in the order that they were on the swatch card, which would have been a little bit nice, but it's totally fine. Here's the finished product. The only thing I did notice is some of these colors were very similar looking, and a couple of them also were... they didn't seem like the color they were supposed to be. Like, for example, the pearl white was like very yellow, and there's another color that I think was like yellow or something, but it was very green. And yeah, so there was just a few colors where I think the names didn't really match, but it's totally fine because like on the markers there's also like the number, so I don't think it really matters too much. But anyways, now we're going to put them in rainbow order because what's the point in getting art supplies if you can't reorganize them in rainbow order? But yeah, so I just want to thank you guys so much for 10K subscribers. I know I said that probably in my last video maybe, but this is my special video. I just want to celebrate this because I'm literally so thankful, and this is just a dream come true. So yeah, that's what this video is for. Okay, the markers are organized, and now I'm going to put the swatch pad in my sketchbook because I like having these on hand, and a lot of times I end up losing swatch pads, so it's nice to keep them in my sketchbook where they're easy and accessible. But I did have to cut off the bottom because it was a little bit too big. This sketchbook is actually almost done. I only have about, I think, 10 more pages left, so you'll be expecting a sketchbook tour very, very soon. Okay, so now moving on to the drawing part of this video. I had this very specific design in mind, which was to do like a princess girl. Well, princess sitting in like a tower window, almost like Rapunzel vibes, and with like a banner underneath her that said like 10K subscribers. And I don't know why I had this idea, but it kind of popped into my head, and I just loved it, and I think this turned out pretty good, so you guys can see in the end. I tried to include my sketching process as well, but yeah. I think next I'm gonna make a tutorial because you guys have been asking for a tutorial on how I draw people, which I think is gonna be my next video, but I really want to get this out first because we are already at 11K, which is insane. And I just thought I need to get this out before like we're not really at 10K anymore, you know? But yeah. So I was just drawing this girl, and I think it was going pretty well. I kind of wanted that princess look. My friend actually told me she looks like an Ever After High princess after she was finished. So I don't know, you guys can tell me what you think. And yeah, I just want to say these markers were so amazing. Like, Arrtx markers are generally a little more expensive than Ohuhu markers, especially the paint pen ones. But I've always tried paint pen Arrtx markers. I've never tried the brush markers, like the alcohol ink markers. So this was a very pleasant surprise, and these might be the best markers I've ever used. They are definitely more expensive, which is something to keep in mind, but I mean the packaging makes up for it. Okay, time to start coloring. So one thing I did notice about this set is that they don't have a whole lot of browns, which I understand because it is a pastel set, but I think that having some lighter color browns would have been really nice, because as you can see, this was the darkest skin color the set included, and I really wanted to make her have like more olive skin. That was kind of the color palette I was going for, because I wanted it to contrast with her hair. So I basically went over her skin a few times with this color, but in the end I ended up having to grab a brown from my other set in order to make the shadows, since I didn't have a darker color. But honestly, that's one of the only things I would say is maybe a few more skin colors. Other than that, I think they have a really good variety of like purples, pinks, blues, yellows. And I mean, I get that it's a pastel set. I've never actually gotten a pastel set before, but I still would have liked a little bit of variety with the skin tones. And yeah, so that's just like one thing. As far as what I liked, I loved how these markers blended. I feel like they just blended super well, and there wasn't a whole lot of like dispersion. You know how kind of when you blend with some markers, they kind of start to create a white patch where you blend almost if you blend too much? I didn't find that with these markers at all, and I find that sometimes with other brands. And so yeah, that was really nice, and the colors are literally to die for. Like, look at those blues, so gorgeous. One thing I also noticed is they had a lot of colors that were like almost white, like almost clear, but like very, very light purples and blues, which was kind of cool because it meant you could layer things a lot and kind of just like take your time and make things really detailed. And yeah, also I was very proud of the hair on this drawing. I was starting out, I was just gonna do like brown hair with purple streaks, but then I was like, wait, I don't even have any brown colors, so what else can we do? Because I was trying to make this video without using any of my regular markers, except, like I said, for shading the skin. So then I decided to use some pink, blue, and green to make some really pretty streaks in the hair, and I think it turned out pretty good. I love the curls. But yeah, you guys can tell me what you think in the comments down below. And yeah. And it is actually 2 days before Halloween while I am making this. And we just carved pumpkins today. You can comment down below what you're going to be for Halloween. But yeah, I'm really loving how this hair is turning out. I was very proud of this because a lot of times I mess up Streak's hair. But something about the pastel markers made it so easy to like blend and kind of fix your mistakes if you made any. But yeah, Arrtx also just came out with a new set of acrylic markers. I'm literally so excited to try them out. I think I'm probably going to get them fairly soon, or if I don't, maybe for Christmas. But I'm so excited to try out their new stuff. They have so much cool stuff. I also really want to try out their bleed-proof sketchbook, which I've been seeing all over the place. And I really want to try that out. And I think it's probably going to be my next sketchbook because, like I said, my sketchbook's almost done. And yeah. Okay, so here's how the drawing's going so far. I kind of wanted to color in the tower with like a gray color, but this was about the darkest gray they had in the set, and the darkest gray they had in the set was like a kind of brownish color, so I ended up taking a gray from my other set. So that was the only 2 times I used it for my other set, because I really just didn't want to get the full effect of the pastel markers, but obviously nothing's perfect. I think the thing about pastel sets is pastel sets are amazing to have because they always have the prettiest colors, but I think it's also important to, especially if you draw humans or like people, to also have a set of regular colors, because sometimes you just need darker colors, and that's just like a fact of life. But if you're more into like abstracts and stuff like that, I think a pastel set can be perfect. But I think the set is definitely good for anyone who has an art style kind of like mine, or just like doing more cartoonish / anime drawings. This would actually be perfect for anyone doing anime drawings, because anime includes a lot of pastel colors, and it's perfect for blending in like skin and hair and stuff. And yeah, okay, so here's a little sign that says 10k sub special, because I wanted something to mark this drawing, and I didn't want it to just be look like any of my other drawings. So now when I look back on the sketchbook, I can look at my 10k special And yeah, I've literally been wanting to make this video since I started my channel. Not literally, but like I've been wanting to make a video of this like special since I started my channel. Like 10k subs was like so far away, and now we're there, which is actually insane. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot that you guys like want to see my content, and I'm getting so many positive comments lately from you guys, which is so sweet. And I really just want to make content for you guys. So comment down below what you want to see. I'll probably start working on that tutorial fairly soon. I think I have it planned out. But yeah, I just want to like share, I guess, art with you guys, you know? Like I just want to like have a little community. And yeah, okay, here's how the drawing turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you're new and you liked this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and your support means everything to me. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Love you guys.